Hi, this is Amy Forsyth with Honolulu Personal Trainer, and I'm here at Honolulu International Airport today because I'm going to Vegas. I won a trip to Vegas a couple of weeks ago and I'm really excited to be going. I've never been, so it should be a lot of fun. And the one thing I wanted to talk to you guys today about was eating while traveling. And I'm going to be doing a couple videos on this trip for you. And one thing I want to tell you right off the bat is I'm not trying to be a food Nazi. I'm going on vacation, so I'm definitely going to be a little bit more lax with my diet than I usually am. And you know what? That's fine. But I want to be conscious of what I'm eating still, because you can do a lot of damage even in a short amount of time. And I want to make sure that I'm splurging on things that I really want, that are going to be really awesome, rather than just splurging on garbage that's everywhere. For example, in this terminal today, I'm really glad that I brought some of my own snacks, because when I walked in, my options are ice cream, pizza, or fried chicken. And truthfully, I would rather save my calories for something else later. So I just wanted to show you today some of the things that I brought for snacking. So today what I brought for snacking is I brought some turkey. I have some turkey cold cuts here, some lean turkey. And I also have rye bread crackers, crisp bread. I don't know if you've ever had this, but this is delicious. It is crunchy like a cracker, salty and delicious, and it actually is really high in fiber as well. So we've talked about this before. The more fiber that you're eating, the less hungry that you're going to be. So I have that. So I'm gonna make myself some little crisp bread sandwiches later on. And I also, just for junk, because I love it, I have some soy crisps, because when you're traveling, I don't know, sometimes you get cravings for like chips and just junky food, I don't know why. But anyway, I love soy crisps. And the reason I love soy crisps is because they are crunchy and delicious like a potato chip, except they don't have nearly as much fat, and they don't have, and they actually do have a lot of protein, because they're made with soy flour. So for example, a 1 ounce serving of soy crisps here has 120 calories, 3 grams of fat, and 7 grams of protein. So the thing is that if I eat a serving of this, I'm going to feel a little bit full, rather than with potato chips. You know how you can just eat and eat and eat, and the next thing you know, you've eaten a huge bag of potato chips and you're still hungry? Not going to happen with the soy crisps. The soy crisps are going to help keep me fuller for longer. So that's all that I have in my little bag for a snack, because we're going to be here for a little bit. My wait time plus flight time is going to be about 5 hours. So that's going to be good enough to keep me tided over until then. I also have my handy dandy stainless steel water bottle that I emptied and filled up once I got here. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to be drinking this water now. Make sure I fill up before I go on the plane, and don't be afraid to ask for refills on the plane either. So usually when I travel, I would try to have fruits and vegetables. You may have noticed that I don't have any. That's because in Hawaii you can't take, you have to go through the agriculture screening, and you can't take any fruit or vegetables out of the state with you. So, bummer, but if you are traveling and you don't have those kinds of restrictions on you, I would definitely recommend bringing some cut up carrots or celery with some dip, or some fruit to help keep you tided over too. Like I said, I'm not trying to be a food Nazi on this trip. I just want to really make sure that I still remain a little bit reasonable with my food choices. There's no reason for me to have a deep dish pizza just before lunch when I can have my soy crisps and my delicious rye crackers with turkey and splurge on something later for dinner. Maybe I'll have a dessert, or maybe I'll have an extra cocktail later on. So the choice is all up to you. It's all about moderation and balance. So these are just a couple ideas of some things that you can bring with you when you travel. They pack really well, they're really easy to carry, and they're going to help keep you full and help keep the snacking monster away. So I'll see you guys later.